This is taken at the 23. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
You don't want it.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready up? Mike, 46. Hey, tight. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 3 down.
Let's go. Go set.
Hey, check 24. Watch 20.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A run there on first down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Bucs, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check 24. Check 24. Turn it up.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Mike, 46.
Check smash.
Check. Lucky.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Drill 52.
46. Check Mike, 46.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He wasn't ready.
Now Williams running left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Watch the run. Check. Check. Check.
On the ball.
Big edge.
On the ground, this is Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Here we go with Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. From the 2, here's first and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Going deep this time for Miller. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On first down, here's Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Defense, let's go. Check safety, check safety. Check your hot read.
Now a play fake. Brady. He'll buy some time right. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Breida. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Play action. Now it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
holding penalty. That puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal.
Flare. 72. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys.
Throwing now is Brady. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Succop's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Succop now set to kick it off following the made field goal. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Williams, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Big hit. 52. Joker.
Shot. 17.
6. Check Mike 46. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
They run. It's Williams. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Even. 4 down. Even. Tight dog. Watch the edge.
Here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ozzy! Ozzy! Come on, 16. I'm coming, 16. You're mine, baby. I'm in your head all day, baby. Come on. Woo! I'm coming, baby. Check 50. Check 50. What? Check it.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Being chased out left. And his throw here's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Go Bandit!
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Matt Breida, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead is now 10-7. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. He'll go up top here for Hamler, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, you don't want none.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He'll go up top here for Hamler, and that's caught inside the 35.
Woo! Give me some.
And all the way in for the touchdown. KJ Hamler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Nighthawks are able to move back in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From the gun, he'll hand this off, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Finding some room at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Now a give to Breida, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Brady now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
We got three. Three down. Watch out. Jam him. Jam.
Easy.
On play action, now Brady. On the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Three down.
Watch twist.
Here we go.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Alert. 3 down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack backs him up. 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. To throw is Brady. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. We'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. A 3rd quarter now and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Just like that. Just like that. Check.
Drill green.
Check. 45's the mic.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hatchet.
Hey, check mega.
Switch.
Hey, red.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Yellow. Zoom.
I got you.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This pass caught by Hamler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Down right around the 25.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Switch.
Come on, 38.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
49, check 49. Check that.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Hut, 30. Yellow.
Check 45 is the mic. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Slam. Check 26.
Strike 60.
Shoot. He's coming.
They'll try and run for it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Williams. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
Slam.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Check. Fresno. SOS.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Now they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Double up. Safety creeping now. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, check it.
To throw is Brady. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike's 15. It's our field.
Hey, 66.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Slam.
Now Brady got to have this one. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 45, 45. Mike, 45.
In your face.
Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And just a yard to go here on second down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shift. Watch the shift. Kill.
Hey, boom.
I got him. He's mine.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their